Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Thank you so much for joining this session. So I'd like to assess this English speaking. So it will be about your background and also your profile. May you introduce for yourself briefly?
So, starting from my name is Almerio Dastan Marlo. I am around 14 years old as of now. I was born in Depok, Depok, Chimangis, Kasari. I've not really moved so far away from where I was born to where I live now, but I'm currently learning in IDN boarding school, Pamijahan right now. And besides from learning programming, designing, and other subjects, I'm currently focusing more into multimedia editing and also design and illustration also, sir.
How can you describe your hometown?
My hometown. My hometown is quite unclean because of the residents around us, because most most children and teenagers around the area are quite unstable, or what you can say as like preman or whatever like that, because I can hear every night, if not screaming, fireworks, and probably people playing games outside. But my hometown is a bit like a residency. Yeah,
Right. How long have you been living in your hometown?
I've been living in my hometown from since I was four, I think four. Although I have changed houses two times, but I haven't moved so far away from my original hometown before I've moved. And till now, I'm still living at around my usual hometown while I'm currently 14 years old.
Right. How did you decide to study at IDN boarding school?
Actually, I had many options to study in. I had one in Jonggol. It's quite a tough school. And then I have a middle school around my old elementary school, and then IDN boarding school. Where I found IDN boarding school is actually not quite my business, but it is my parents. Since my parents know I'm really into games and those IT stuff, technology, programming, and maybe Scratch. So my parents decided to find a school with religious study and also IT study to fit my interests and needs.
In order to you are studying at boarding school, how often do you spend your time with your family?
While in boarding school, I th- I don't spend much time at every week. It's probably in calling or sometimes in urgent needs in the class. Although during holidays, I do spend a lot of time with my family, and also I do also visit my relatives quite often.
Right. So perhaps is there activity usually do you do with your family?
Activities I normally do with my family are like hiking. We normally do hiking to mountains around West Java or Central Java, and then going to villas around Bandung and places in Central Java, and probably visiting other relatives around Jabodetabek.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. Before closing, is there any question about this session?
Questions about this session? I think this session is quite clear, and
Mhm.
yeah, enough, sir. I think
Okay.
I have no questions.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining this session.
No problem,
Waalaikumsalam
sir.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.